who's reading? Yeah, go on.
So then they which be of faith are blessed with faithful Abraham.
Go on.
For as many are of works,
As are the works of the Lord, yeah.
for as many are as are of the works of the law are under the curse. For it is written, cursed is everyone that continueth not in all the things which are written in the book of the law to do them.
So basically, the Lord died so we can get what? We can get forgiveness of sins, so that them curses can be removed off us, right? If you don't accept the Lord, basically you're still under the old covenant. So basically you're condemned to death based upon the curses. But the Lord came to save us from them curses. But we have to believe on him.
Yep.
Which shows you that's talking about who? Israel. He said to the Galatians that if you are under the works of the Lord, then you're under the curse. That means the Galatians were Israelites. You dummies. Because the law was given to Israel. Them heathen that he was talking about were Israelites. Damn. Even the scriptures come around and say that the children of Moab said Judah have become like unto the heathen. That's in the scriptures, man, in Jeremiah. The Moabites said that the children of Israel the children of Judah have become like unto the heathen. Israel was scattered among the other nations, so they were being called heathens. But according to the flesh, they were Israelites.
But that no man is justified by the law in the sight of the Most High.
Yep.
It is evident, for the just shall live by faith.
Which is Israel. Go on.
And the law is not of faith, but the man that doeth them shall live in them.
Go on.
Christ hath redeemed us from the curse of the law.
It says here that Christ hath redeemed us from the curse of the law. We've been reading that all day. Who did the Lord say will redeem from the curse of the law? Israel, not the other nations, because the other nations are not under the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. So straight away, none of this is talking about the other nations. It's all implying to Israel. Read on. So you gotta take the whole jigsaw, man. You can't just pick out the word heathen. You gotta understand what heathen is talking about. Because the word heathen just means nations or foreigner. But what foreigners? What heathen? Is it the other nations or are they Israelites? That's the question. That's the mystery. Read on.
Being made a curse for us, for it is written, every man cursed is every man that hangeth on a tree.
Now who's the Lord made a curse for? Yeah. Romans the 9th chapter. 4th verse. Well, 3rd. And really, we're breaking this down for the edification of the elect. Because you clowns out there, you really want to save the heathens, man. So, it don't matter what the scriptures say. You know? You're too emotional. Me, I don't give a fuck. You can call me evil. I don't give a fuck. If the Bible says such as Johnny ain't gonna be saved, then Johnny ain't gonna be saved. That's Johnny's problem. It's not mine. So what? I can't do nothing about it. I didn't make Johnny. The Most High made Johnny. If Johnny got dead, Johnny got dead. I can't. What? If the Most High don't feel bad about it, why should I? You know what I mean? Dude's a fucking emotional, man. Oh, what? You know what I mean? White man.
I like the nigga.
White man, no. I really want him to be with me. Fucking faggots, man. And you white people, well, I can understand why you can't get it anyway, because, you know what I mean, you're fucked, innit? Who wants to hear that? That's a hard pill. That's like a giant pill, man. That's like one of them fucking, novelty pills you get, man. That's a giant ass pill. That's a hard.
That wasn't just that.
That's a hard pill to swallow, man. Ain't no enough water in the world to make you swallow that pill. It's a hard pill. I can understand, you know. As far as we don't care, I'll probably be the same, but hey,
me.
I'm not Edomite, so I don't care.
I'm not going to lose sleep over that.
Nope, never.
Nice.
Both sides don't lose no sleep.
It's Romans 9, verse 3.
Yep.
For I could wish that myself were cursed from Christ for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh.
Right, so that's letting you know that the Lord was cursed upon the tree for his kinsmen according to the flesh. Go on.
Who are Israelites,
Who are Israelites? Go on.
to whom pertaineth the adoption.
The adoption, which was the Lord dying on the cross, and he adopted us back to the Lord, is for Israelites. So them heathens that were going to be saved out of them nations are what? That were going to be adopted out of them nations are what? They're Israelites according to the flesh.
Yeah.
But they were bugged out their mind. They're discontinued. Get me that, because we ain't brought that scripture out today yet. What's that? Jeremiah. Yep. Get me that for me, Art. Because you got to understand that Israel discontinued from their heritage, man. That's in the scriptures, man. But we're Bible illiterate, right?
Obviously.
Yeah. We don't know the scriptures, right?
This is Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
What's our heritage? Our laws, our customs, our name. Because our name is part of the heritage. Go on.
That I gave thee, and I will
Did not
cause,
the Lord give us our name? Go on.
and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Which is all these other lands, man. Among the heathen. Go on.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Yep. Yep. See, that's why you gotta get the mercy, boy.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants
Yeah.
and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises.
So that's everything. That's for Israel. Israelites, according to the flesh. So the minimum requirement, for you to have anything to do with this Bible is you have to be an Israelite according to the flesh. But that's not it. Then you got to be of the elect, and then you got to be spiritually in tune with this Bible. Because 2/3 of Israel, they're basically not Israelites. They're in a heathen state of mind. They ain't got this word. The Lord's not dealing with them, so they're casted off as heathens. We look at them as heathens. The Lord's, give me that, what's that, in Matthew?
Same chapter.
Huh? No, I want the one in Matthew where the Lord said it. Is it in Matthew, innit? Where the Lord said, if he neglect to hear the church. Yeah, Matthew 18:16. This is what the Lord said. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican. But hold on, he's an Israelite. But the Lord said, let him be as a heathen. So basically, yo, that dude's a heathen. He don't want to believe in the Lord, he's a fucking heathen. He's in their boat now. But that don't work the other way around. A heathen can't come because he's not part of the promises, because the promises was made to a seed. It was not made to a political group, okay, or a religion. It was made to a seed according to the flesh. Make sense? Make a whole heap of sense. Alright, finish that off, bro. There's one more verse after that.
Alright. This is verse 5, Romans 9 verse 5. Whose are the fathers, and of whom as concerning the flesh Christ came.
So, as concerning the flesh, Christ came for the Israelites, man.
This is the flesh he came to save.
And they don't talk no bullshit. The Lord's coming to save flesh. Because the Lord said if he didn't return, there would be no flesh left. So don't get simple. But the spirit, you know. Anyway, go back over here, bro. Them dudes always try to play games with the spirit and the flesh, you know. Fucking dick about you're a spiritual Israelite. You gotta be a physical Israelite first, no? How you gonna get born again and you didn't get born in the first place? Go on, bro.
This is from Galatians 3:13.
Wait, hold on. The Lord said to that soldier, he said, an Israelite indeed in whom is no guile. So according to the Lord, to be a true Israelite, you gotta have no guile. If you're an Israelite and you going off, then you're not really a true Israelite, man. You're a heathen, man. You're acting like a heathen.
Romans 3:13. Christ hath redeemed us. Galatians 3:3. Christ hath redeemed us from the curse of the law,
Go on.
being made a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is every man and everyone that hangeth on the tree.
Go on.
That the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles.
That the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles, which that's talking about the Israelites that were scattered among the other nations, man. Because we've already shown you that that's only talking about Israel. The promises and the salvation and the glory is only to Israel. So who are these Gentiles, or ethnos, which is what the word is there? Ethnos, which means ethnic group. Who are these ethnic groups out there in the world that are going to receive this salvation? Israelites, man. Simple. Read on.
Through Jesus Christ, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit.
That we
through
might
faith.
receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. Who did we just really read that the promises are for? Israelites according to the flesh. So the ethnic group, the ethnos, the Gentiles that are going to be saved, that are going to hear this word, were Israelites, man. That's why the Pharisees said, whither will he go? Will he go to the dispersed, which the word there is diaspora, which means dispersed Jews, dispersed Israelites among the Gentiles, and teach the Gentiles? Because they were being called Gentiles, man. Hellenists. They were being called ethnos, or the ethnos. They're part of an ethnic group, but they ain't worthy of the name Israel. That name, no, they're not Israelites. Look at them, they're Muslims. Fuck that. They're acting like an Arab, they're acting like an Israelite, man. They ain't no Israelite. That's how they felt about it, man. That's how we feel about it too, to be honest. But we don't close a man out. The door's open.
Man wants to hear, man.
Yeah, the door's open. Go on, read on that. So you get thrown off by that word Gentile, but the word Gentile is ethnos, which can be talking about Israelites, or it can be talking about the other nations. It depends on the context. Now, the context means with the text. And if we look at the text and look at the description that is given, you can only deduce by a who's who. What's that game? Guess who? Yeah. You can only guess by the parameters that they have to be Israelites.
That's right.
Can.
If I say, oh brother, the only people that can come to my party are Israelites. That's the only people. And then I say, yeah, but them people over there, then I turn around and say, yeah, them people over there, they can come in. Who are they? They're Israelites as well, then, innit? If I say the only, look, I have promised that only the Israelites are going to come in. Then I come next week and I said, yeah, these guys can come in because I promised they could come in. Then you're going to say, yeah, they're Israelites then. Because that's the only people you promised can come in. It's just common sense. They have to be Israelites because the Lord never promised no one else is going to come in.
The Lord changes not, man.
And the Lord don't change his mind. But you know the reason why it's written like that is to be a stumbling block onto 230 you Israelites, man. And to give you other nations false hope. So the Most High likes that. So that you got that more of a chicken bone effect when you're getting bust. Go on. You know when you're fish bone, you know? You're namming down some saltfish and you catch a bone. You're eating on that haddock. Go on.
It's brethren, I speak after the manner of men. Though it be after a man's covenant, yet it be confirmed, no man this annual or addeth thereto.
Go on.
Now Abraham and his seeds were the promises made.
Now, you see, look, so he's even reaffirming, because he's letting these guys know, look, you're Israelites. See, the whole problem is, yeah, that you had to drum into these guys' heads that were Gentiles, that look, you're Israelites and this is for you. That's why they keep going on about it. The seed of Abraham, the seed of Israel,
our fathers.
The house of Israel, our fathers. He's making men feel welcome. Look, bro, you're one of us.
Yep.
No, you're not no Greek. Can't you see salvation is for you too? That's what they would. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We doing that today when these niggas are walking around. We'll tell them, look, man, you ain't no African. You're an Israelite. That was our fathers.
Can.
That's what they were doing. Damn. Go on, read on up.
He saith not, and as to seeds as of many.
The promises never came down to Ishmael and the 6 sons from Keturah. It came down to Isaac. Then down through Jacob to the 12 tribes.